Hey howdy hey partners, it's Today I Grew Up, and today I'm super excited because we're going to review Jonathan's childhood Woody that I've restored for him.
Howdy, partner.
Let's get into it.
You're watching Today I Grew Up.
Now give me the
Us,
microphone.
no.
It's my turn. You're watching Today I Grew Up. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Excited to be back with you today again, partners, to look at Jonathan's childhood Woody. Now that I have revealed the childhood Woody to him in person, drove all the way to Arizona to show it off, this is the breakdown review of the Woody. So let's start with the hat. I didn't do anything to it. All I did was got a 50-50 vinegar water solution, and I wiped it with a microfiber cloth, and I cleaned a lot of dirt and grime off of it. And I kind of wanted to leave the charm of the hat. You can tell that was the original hat color inside, and with time, sun has damaged the color of the brown hat. But I like to keep that because Jonathan wasn't going for a perfect Woody. We're just restoring what he already had. What's interesting about this Woody, it's not the posable one. This is like a 1996 Woody, to be honest, because it's a later release. You know, there's no spurs on the edge of the boots there, and they got rid of the spurs after the second waves. We also know that the pull string ring got bigger on later waves, and so that is original to this Woody. He took out the wires, so he's not posable. He's like, which is better because he's like a ragdoll body. So those are the differences between the 1996 Thinkway Toys version of this Woody. But the head sculpt is awesome. It looks really good. I cleaned the head sculpt with vinegar and water solution, so it got all of the grime out, so that's good. And it came out really nice. The one thing I did touch up on this Woody is the eyebrows, because the paint was so faded and far gone. I decided to touch up the paint slightly to color it, bring it back to life a little bit. So that was added. But I really wanted to leave the original scuffs on there because, you know, I didn't want to take so much away of Jonathan's childhood Woody that he doesn't recognize it. So he's going to recognize some of those scuffs on it. So that's pretty cool. But it did clean up pretty nice. This is the original bandana from Jonathan's childhood Woody. So it's nice and faded and worn in, which is nice. So that is original as well. Vest, you can tell is original too. I cleaned it the best I could. I did retouch up the paint on the black portions because that was just too faded, so it looks a lot better. The badge also, I kind of painted the ends to look a little better, but I still left some natural scuffing, so I didn't want to go for mint fresh like I said. You can see there's still scuff marks here on the buttons. I transferred this over because his original Woody cannot be salvaged on the shirt or the jeans. Unfortunately, it was just too ripped up and I wasn't able to save it. So on eBay I found a gently used Woody body that I used as the base for this Woody restoration because I couldn't fix what Jonathan had. Here's Jonathan's original childhood Woody. You can see that the jeans were just too far gone and ripped. You can see this was the original color hidden under the boots. That was cool to see. But yeah, it was just too ripped up. There was no saving the shirt, too many holes. Even if I sewed it back together, his body proportions would change too much because there's just too many holes to fix. So I ended up framing it here for him, and I thought that was kind of a nice touch to do. He can put it on his wall because I didn't want him to lose anything from his childhood. So that's why it's in this glass frame. So I found an original voice box from the 90s that goes to this Woody. So it's an exact copy of what was originally in it. He wasn't talking, but now he does. So let's listen to the phrases.
Yeehaw, cowboy. There's a snake in my boots. Howdy, partner. My name's Woody. You're my favorite deputy. Yeehaw, cowboy.
Those are the phrases, not very many, but they're pretty epic. It's very restored. A lot of the things, were put back onto this body that I got. The holster was the biggest upgrade, so you can tell here that it was repainted. I actually sent it to a friend of mine through Instagram that I know, and he professionally painted it for me to bring it back to life because the original was just too far gone, like sun faded. It was in great shape, but just the color was gone. So we had to bring it back to life and put it back on. So that is original to also Jonathan's childhood Woody. And of course, one big request, besides, keeping the original hands, the original head sculpt, the original everything else, the boots were important to keep original, and I honored that request, of course. And these were just cleaned up. Jonathan's kid had autographed the bottom of the boot, so I wanted to keep that, and preserve that for memories. That is very special. So that was not touched and kept original. But like I said, I didn't want to go mint condition. That's not what Jonathan wanted. And I just cleaned up the boots a little bit, so they still have a little grime and dirt. He needed some life back into him. And now he's ready to go with mainly original parts. I'm very happy to say that this Woody is using all original parts from Jonathan's Childhood Woody, with the exception of the shirt and the jeans. Way too far gone and way too faded too. So this brings Jonathan's Childhood Woody back to life, and I'm just glad that it came out nice. It's a great looking Woody now, and when it goes back on a shelf, you can appreciate it looking at it every day that his childhood Woody came back to life, and he's going to stay around in the family for a very long time. Now that he's restored, he should last.
He's for display only. You handle him too much, he's not gonna last.
Oh, it's amazing. You're a genius. He's just like new.
There's a snake in my boots.
Well, partners, I hope you enjoyed this video. I had fun sharing with you the details of what I did to save Jonathan's Childhood Woody, and I'm just crossing my fingers that he loves it too. As always, partners, thank you so much for watching, liking, and commenting on these videos. It really helps support what I do here on YouTube. If you'd like to continue to support me on this journey, all you have to do is hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're alerted for future videos on this channel, and I'll see you, partners, on the next video review. Take care, partners.
Howdy, partner.
You weren't the real Buzz Lightyear. You're an action figure.
You are a sad, strange little man. You are a sad, strange little man.
You are a child's plaything.
Hey, Ham, look, I'm Picasso.
I don't get it.